Good evening, guys. So I'm back with another story, another meetup, another dinner, and I'm back at Aladdin's Lounge where I have already done a couple of previous videos as well. And today I am with two guests, one from US and the other one from Switzerland. So first up, I have Mark from USA, New York, USA to be
Yes.
exact. And let's talk to him. He has already done the trip to the north of Pakistan, to another couple of cities, and let's hear him what he has to say about Pakistan. Mark, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you so much. So you have been here from like 1 month,
About a month at this point. What's today? The 6th?
right? And
Right,
what
about a month.
right? And what cities have you already visited in Pakistan?
So I spent time in Islamabad, did a little bit of the north. So Skardu, Gilgit, Hunza, Chitral, the Kalash valleys, and Swat.
Right,
And as well as a little time in Peshawar.
right,
And now I'm here in Lahore, but I've been kind of traveling slowly, not moving around too much and really taking in a lot of the culture, the food, the hospitality.
right,
And time to do Lahore now.
right. So before more questions about how your experience has been in Pakistan, I'd like to know what was your perception of Pakistan before coming here?
Well, I'm from the U.S., so obviously we have a very public narrative on Pakistan
Right.
that does taint the picture as a whole, given the nature of our country and their position in the world.
Right.
But I think through like the surgence of social media and people really highlighting different aspects of it, and travel as a whole niche growing outside of these typical standard places in the world. Like it's not so much like Western Europe and like Mexico anymore, but people are going to newer places. Social media is promoting tourism in a lot of places, and Pakistan is an awesome destination for that because of the varied landscapes. You have the south, the north are two completely different places. Every little region is unique in its culture and its food and its hospitality and its language and the way like structures operate. It's just super interesting to see all that, especially with the changing landscapes.
Right.
So that's definitely, I knew that the travel influences, I'll have to give that to them. They really
So-
painted that picture
So
well.
thanks to social media and some bloggers, you were not really scared to come here.
No, I've had experience like traveling countries that Americans would find alternative destinations,
Right.
and usually Muslim majority countries are my favorite because the people are very warm, the values they live by are very genuine and sincere.
Right.
That translates into a society well. So Pakistan's no different. The people are extremely hospitable, caring, and they just really want to show you that it is a beautiful country, and they are beautiful people, which
Right.
I've been able to see.
So my next question was about hospitality, but you've already mentioned that.
Kind of
So
got into it, yeah.
what city of Pakistan or what area of Pakistan you really like?
I like it all. It's all different. That's like the beauty of it. You go in the north and you can like just sit in a little cabin and see the nature around you and little like breeds of animals that don't exist anywhere else in the world.
Right.
You make it into the city and you see these like historic Silk Road gems and like the history of like different empires and cultures all intermingling into different cities, whether it be Punjab or Peshawar. So in terms of history, they're all very interesting. And then the food and how that changes from regions, I'm really here for the food because that's just who I am as a person.
Right.
And that's been amazing to see it change from place to place, and how the history and the anthropology of food affects the cuisine and per region.
Also, you have traveled quite a lot of the north, so you must have experienced all the diverse cultures.
Yeah,
We have
I mean,
in the
you get to like Kalash and you're in this village.
It's
that's
another
no
world.
longer a Muslim culture. It's their own thing. It's like
Yeah,
unique
it's
to the world, and it's amazing that pockets of cultures and people like this still exist, and you can find them in Pakistan.
Right. And any other thing you like to add? Something you
Come
really
hungry,
like?
come really, really hungry, because you'll be fed here and it's all delicious.
Right. So if I ask you to rate Pakistan from 1 to 10, talking
Yeah, it
about
gets a 10. Don't
talking
worry.
about its beauty as well as safety.
It's safer here than Midtown Manhattan.
Right.
Safety is not an issue at all.
Right.
Maybe like for your heart with like the oils and the food, but hey, that's a good safety to worry about. You walk a lot and you burn it off. So come to Pakistan.
Right. Thank you very much. Next up we have Simon from Switzerland. And what part of Switzerland you're from?
From Geneva, the French-speaking part.
Right. He's from Geneva, the French-speaking part of Switzerland. And he's arrived in Pakistan just yesterday.
Exactly,
So he
arrived
would-
yesterday from Oman.
Right, so he would not have a lot of stories, as many as Mark shared. But still, I'd like to know what was your perception of Pakistan before
Sure.
coming here.
Sure, so obviously I did have a bit the same image as Mark. Obviously, you know, a country that is that basically you only see in the news when it's not really positive. But I've already had that for many other countries like Iran, some parts of Turkey, and I've always been positively surprised. I would say, like Mark, I've been always loving, you know, Muslim-dominated countries
Right.
because the generosity of the people is absolutely insane.
Right, the hospitality, I think it's very
Exactly.
famous for Iran
Exactly.
and Pakistan.
Exactly,
these
and actually also in Turkey, also in Iran,
Yeah,
I had
exactly.
very good experience.
Right,
And now I'm very excited to be here. And actually, just before coming here, I was in Oman, and there were a lot of people from Pakistan working there.
right.
They all told me
there
about
are a
the
lot
great.
of Pakistani people in all the Middle East.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
They all told me that I should go and visit, especially the north,
Right,
for the landscape, because when they know I'm from Switzerland, they're like, you should go there. It's different.
Yeah, right.
I
Because
said, I know the mountains. They're like, no.
yeah, you know, because we call our Swat region as Switzerland of
Yes,
Pakistan,
I heard.
Switzerland of Asia as
Yes.
well.
So I'm gonna see if that's true or if,
Yeah,
if
right.
that's
You
just a
will.
myth.
You won't be disappointed. I can guarantee that.
We'll see. I know quite a lot about mountains, so we'll see.
Yeah, right.
But I'm very excited.
Yeah,
and,
coming from Switzerland, you know the mountains.
Yes,
well.
but they are much smaller in Switzerland than here.
And
I
what
think.
places you are planning to visit in Pakistan?
So I'm staying here first in Lahore, then going to Islamabad, and then going to the north. Basically, probably gonna get inspired from Mark's tour.
Right.
And I'm very excited to discover that region. Hopefully, it will not be too cold.
Right. And so far, how it has been in Lahore?
Very nice,
These
very
couple
nice.
of
So
days.
I arrived yesterday, visited a beautiful mosque, a fort, old fort, ancient fort. I've had some great food. I've met a few locals thanks to Couchsurfing.
Right.
So already experiencing the Pakistani hospitality. So that's nice.
Right. So you were already experiencing little things here.
Exactly.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So now we are done with the dinner and all the gup-shop, and now it's time for some reviews for the restaurant.
I had some great food. I actually tried the Chinese food. I can recommend the chicken kashmir.
Aladdin restaurant in Lahore, and it was a great experience. A beautiful